John Dramani Mahama, the 8 months, but he has made Akufo-Addo look like a watchman in 8 years. Because Nyoma John Dramani Mahama did 8 months iron. Akufo-Addo in 8 years couldn't do even 10% of it. Akufo-Addo came to power. Mahama had already was secured that fund. The phase 1 and then the phase 2. Akufo-Addo came to power. 8 years. Phase 2 don't me year half cry. Look at when he was leaving power. Where the KJT market still is. Mahama Kroweya and Oyede. Obabe complete. Now let's go to hospitals. Okay, hospitals are. I always say that what NDC can do, MPP cannot do that. Mahama can build hospitals in less than 3 years. MPP cannot. MPP can use more than 7 years. They cannot build a hospital. I throw you a challenge. Search and I say MPP, their political life, and they say in 2000, ABC 2024, they cannot point out to one regional hospital almost seen it from scratch. MPP cannot. Now, Akufo-Addo came to take over from Mahama. How many hospitals have they built? Can you mention? How many schools have they built? Can you mention? You will Kuromha and Akufo-Addo buy and they catch and say na voter or voter Oti region. They catch and say nanado. Obaye the former president, your predecessor, we see schools. I went to me day. Kofi Antwata and the Ghana for Titiano and Ofriabe. Yes, sir. Wabayo man pay the pacho anka yeden anka complete the schools for us. Or better peace effort. E catch or hene say or hena say hana unko yes. Is that how a president talks? Now they talk about Ekunfi. I hope so. What Ekunfi pineapple factory? Yeah. What is in Ekunfi right now? They even came to meet Ekunfi. Ekunfi was started in the Mahama administration. They just make it. Ekunfi worked for less than a year and then it's all collapsed. Ekunfi didn't work again. I'm sorry, I'm copying Akufo-Addo free abem. You see, I'm one now you talk about one constituency 1 million. Which of constituency be on 1 million? On for evidence, they failed in doing that. Now they talk about one village, one dam. Paulugu dam keke krampo amuka se amuka kwa ya yechwasi kachichirenche. Awomia ane sa wo bisa se Paulugu dam na we. Ba omia ba ye bisa no ka kire se Paulugu dam is complete. Ye ko ohwehwe ni omuntu to kura kwampo. Na hoka se Paulugu dam no mo ye. Nti sika no we he sika na amba. Dam no so amba. That campaign promise atonsuo.
Ebusia K Black Media suni yenya trase ya inimse de ekọ de ba ena ya ye de be somo na wo so tambi chuku akan ho na ye sua de ne ahwe de ekọ so o man mu ebusia na ye wonkomo bebra ye betimi adi ne fidua mu yenya trase inimse Ghana obia ni so de hu se Ghana ebe fa ne ntoma pa afra enya MPP anase NDC ni nya ye timamufo se de ye besimi de opepa ene wosompa asom Ghana said be ya Ghana ni bia so behu se we Ghana ni na waboa ma Ghana empuntuo ene Ghana fa ahudie eso akọ na nimpa ye abuso na nkomo kakra ye twitwi ne video mu se ye he Ghana nansan empuntu djuma bebre etimi ekoso na ye behia wadwen kyere wo de be hye comment section wo be like enso e de amaye ye pese hu se emfie nan a na se emfie nwotwe a MPP be di wa ban mu ene MPP bosome nwotwe a na enso a omodi sei ena wusi ehu Ghana empuntu djuma ene se de Ghana esiko message so betimi no comment section no wo de ko ha wo de be hye ho na aboye ene mo wra hina wo fidua mu ye nkọ ho ne ma na kwaba na ye ni oman mu nkomo bini aba kwaba na ho ho den de ese se dey
it is a seed
sidi na peke ana bini mbotomo iska and iska de bema de so niska otiti se odwanti debi minidi miniska yo matia ye ni Ghana nkomo yi okay ene Ghana nkomo epesi di nkomo se ye pese ye kasa with facts eno kure nkwa na ye pese ye de ye ka ye pese hu se NDC ba power exactly 8 months and I say 7 months ni na ye pese hu se say na wo di Ghana to nsani ni a in percentage form Ghana ewo 8 months and 7 months ya NDC ewo abai mu
also sometimes I always say that I don't talk about politicians their personal life.
Okay.
Politics. If you show politics, we all show politics. We speak with facts. We don't insult. Now, John Dramani Mahama, the 8 months he has made Akufo-Addo look like a watchman in 8 years. Like he has made him look like an assemblyman in 8 years. Because Nyoma John Dramani Mahama did 8 months higher. Akufo-Addo in 8 years couldn't do even 10% of it.
Are you sure?
Yes, because one, let's go to KJT.
Okay.
KJT market. Mahama built KJT market in 2 years. 2 years.
Phase 1.
Yes, KJT market 2 years. Now, Akufo-Addo came to power. Mahama had already was secured that fund. The phase 1 and then the phase 2. Now Akufo-Addo came to power. 8 years. Phase 2 no ntimi year half kra. Look at when he was leaving power. Where the KJTR market still is. Mahama Krowe ya and oyede obabe complete. Now let's go to hospitals.
Okay.
Okay, hospitals are. I always say that what NDC can do, NPP cannot do that. And one, NDC. What NDC can do, NPP cannot do.
In what way?
Mahama can build hospitals in less than 3 years. NPP cannot do. NPP can use more than 7 years. They cannot build a hospital. I throw you a challenge.
Okay.
Search and I say NPP, their political life from can I say 2000, ABC 2024. They cannot point out to one regional hospital almost seeing it from scratch. NPP cannot. But you go to one regional hospital, Mahama built it. Bolgatanga Regional Hospital, they built it. Okwa Accra Krampua, Rich Hospital, Mahama see it. There are a lot of hospitals Mahama have built. Or you saw less than. What do we say Mahama in the earlier years now buy? Mahama didn't spend 4 years. What am I arguing? Mama didn't spend 4 years because one, Omeka say Atamos time. Atamos na akabe 5 to 6 months. And Atamos need the baby. And then Atamos yan
July 24th.
Yes, na akabe na edu 1 year, akabe to aba. What you say? Mahama beche ye 2012, Mahama was in court for how many months? 8 good months. Mahama was in court, nothing was going because there was a petition on him. So he couldn't exhibit what he wanted to do correctly. Word of Ostatina said the court ebutiana. So Mahama, you could see say Mahama used less than 4 years to build KJTR, to build Afari Military Hospital, to build Sewa Hospital. You get it? Now Akufo-Addo came to take over from Mahama. How many hospitals have they built? Can you mention? How many schools have they built? Can you mention? You will kurom ha and Akufo-Addo buy and catch and send na voter or call voter Oti region. And catch and send anado. Wo buy no. The former president, your predecessor, we see schools. I went to me ayede. For fiam twata and the Ghana for titiano and no free abem. Yes, sir. Waba yo man pay de pacho anka yede anka complete the schools for us. Or betina Peace FM. E kachre o hene say or hena say e hana onko ye. Is that how a president talks? A president don't talk like that. You talk with dignity. So pachre say ye Jimmy. We don't know what we are doing. Now, let's come to promises. If NDC promise, they deliver. NPP promise, they don't deliver. Yes. NPP, when they were coming to power, they promised us, say, they are going to make sure they will do what? They are going to make sure they will give us, yes, 1 district, 1 factory, 1 constituency, $1 million, 1 village, 1 dam. Now they came to power. Last, I heard Kasongo 99 talking about something. Talking about 1 district, 1 factory. Now they came to power. They cannot mention a factory which they have built.
That
is not even for them. They cannot mention a factory or see from scratch. Now they talk about Ekunfi. I hope so. What's it? Ekunfi pineapple factory.
Yeah.
What is in Ekunfi right now? They even came to meet Ekunfi. Ekunfi was started in the Mahama administration. They just make it. Ekunfi worked for less than a year and then it's all collapsed. Ekunfi didn't work again. I'm sorry, be copy for the free abem. You see, I'm one wagro. Now you talk about one constituency 1 million. Which of constituency be on 1 million on for evidence and they failed in doing that. Now they talk about 1 village, 1 dam. Pualugu dam keke krampo amuka se amukwa akoya ye chance kachichire nche bawomia ane sa wom bisa se Pualugu dam na we bawomia ba ye bisa no ka kire se Pualugu dam is complete. Ye ko ohwe ni omuntu to kura kwampo na ho ka se Pualugu dam no mo ye inti sika no we sika na amba dam no so amba that campaign promise atonsuo. Now you come to talk about what? Mahama's promises. Mahama, there's nothing Mahama has promised he has not delivered. When Mahama was coming to power, Mahama promised that a tertiary institution, first year for government tertiary institution, first year for he's going to pay their tuition fee for them, right? Now Mahama came to power. Less than 5 months and now less than a year, Mahama has been able to pay all the tertiary school fees mom. And now some people no munji Mahama ndi. into omo ko tua ye na me no na ye ntia na ehu say student ne bosi ye ko hwe ye omo say Mahama e de omo sika ma omo. Now Akufo-Addo and co promise that they are going to do what? They are going to pay nursing allowances. They came to power, denied the nurses their allowances they paid them for the first 6 months. And one they didn't pay allowances again.
Now, on say me about Eba hospitals. Say patch say MPP AC hospital from down. And you abai bi na AC.
Yes.
Omo anye bi.
Yes. They don't have a regional hospital from scratch.
Eche do obi aye.
The obi aye crampo they come and they will not even complete it. So give
hospital mako 40 wa ha. Nana Addo and a compete here.
I said build from scratch. That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do they have? Search and see. From Kufuor, they don't have a hospital they built from scratch. They don't have. As Ashanti Regional Minister, Simon Ewusu, ebetna TV so. Akufo-Addo's time, Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Ewusu by ye bisa no say ombo mpuntu juma e wa Asante memu a MPP aye ote ho de one who that video. He couldn't mention any. So if don't like MPP they don't have. You can ask them to give it to you in the comment section because definitely they will watch. They don't have a regional hospital they built from scratch. Even in Asante Memu give them votes. They don't have it. I say it with authority that they don't have. Now you are talking about Commander Sugar Factory. Commander Sugar Factory was in Nkrumah. You get it? The history of Commander Sugar Factory was in Nkrumah's time. When they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah, the factory became damp. Everything, they spoiled everything. Now, Mills and John Mahama came. They tried to revamp it. They started revamping the factory. For Fiantuata. Now, my baby, Oma rebuild the factory. Na adia can say James, Yanko do a shit the end of the sugar. And the for Fiantuata na Mahama free. Mahama free a beam. Akufo-Addo, did they go there? They didn't even touch it. Whatever is there, they sold it out. They didn't do anything. Now, you come to developmental, like how to connect villages. Now, I will go back to Nkrumah. Nkrumah wa bemu. And now Nkrumah the president of the Republic of Ghana. MPP has been on Nkrumah's neck for several times. They are always MPP when they're in opposition. You don't underestimate them. They can kill for power. MPP bet me the Nipa Moja transfer for power. They did it to Nkrumah. They did it to JJ Rollins. They tried it on John Mahama. They tried it on Atamos. You can't rebuke that. You can't debunk that fact. It's a fact. Now, in Nkrumah's time, Nkrumah making sure wanted to connect the villages and as a connect Ghana together and make it one Ghana. So do you know what he did? North, once said Northerners, they have the livestock. You can't punch and one in like sudden. Northern have it. So Nkrumah went to North and then built a meat factory. Said the Beya. At the end of the day, that meat factory, yeku mwana
abattoir.
Yes, abattoir. Yeku mwana, but they are my friend meat factory.
Okay.
Yeku mwana. They will process the meat there. On say mwana skin here, the leather. Then Kwame Nkrumah went to build a leather factory in Takoradi. Said the Beya, they will send the leather to Takoradi, so it will link those two communities. Fine. Omoya leather from Takoradi. Then they will now bring the leather to Kumasi. Kumasi shoe factory there at Ozunu. Then he connects three communities and not 3 regions at once. Now MPP, the UGCC, MPP, they are not just MPP. They are the UGCC, the NLM, the UP, the MPP. Before this MPP, when they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah in 1966, omu commit factory ho, na omu kum money in the party. Tell them they should bank it.
When they kum one,
Edward Akufo-Addo, MPP, they are forebearers. So whatever Subaya Mofan is they picked it from their forebearers. That is why I said MPP is not just MPP. 1992 MPP. MPP is 1947 UGCC. It is the 1951 NLM. It is the UP, United Party. It is the NPP, the Northern People Party. When they try to combine parties together, they picked small parties and made it to UP. And now NPP. Edubuahe NPP. Kufuor MPP. You can't underestimate them. Almost 2 Nkrumah we no kum one reye. The party change. Now ask now, where is the meat factory? When Mahama came to power, Mahama tried to revamp a factory like that. That is the Sada. Sada that not Mahama na woyen. No yes say. In confirm, not less one confirm. Omo nya confirm. But the soundness, it's in confirm more than nordness. Obejedi. Okwa bemu. That's all koto confirm ya to one. Ne boa din chen akoko. Me boa. Now, Mahama say, let me do something which will keep the nordness at the north for some time. So he started with the Sada, whereas he started building a factory on menye in one room. They will kill them. However, they are going to process it to make a living, to transport it to the north, to the south. It is our own thing, so that it will keep the nordness a bit warm, so that the south will not be congested.
Well, Rahina Meba, Ansana Mebano, Maya Adibu was say, was a hospital started and completed by Addo and Bawumia government. Almost say Addo ne Bawumia Baino. Ayasabia Omutumi Ewiye.
John Dramani Mahama, the 8 months he has made Addo look like a watchman in 8 years. Like he has made him look like an assemblyman in 8 years. Because Nyoma John Dramani Mahama did 8 months higher. Addo in 8 years couldn't do even 10% of it.
Bogoso, ye wo so many.
Which year?
Ye wo.
Which year? I said what they started in scratch. Which year?
Where ye omo hospitals are omo ye complete ye. Meba.
That is the conversation we are making.
Meba.
Addo came to power. Mahama had already was secured that fund. The phase 1 and then the phase 2. Now Addo came to power. 8 years. Phase 2 don't me ye half cry. Look at when he was leaving power. Where the KJT market still is. Mahama Kroweya and Oyeden. Obabe complete. Now let's go to hospitals.
Okay,
hospitals are. I always say that what NDC can do, MPP cannot do that.
Hospitals, some say agenda 111. You yeah.
Offer. I chew a challenge. What we are reading has diverted. Mahama can build hospitals in less than 3 years. MPP cannot do. MPP can use more than 7 years. They cannot build a hospital. I throw you a challenge.
Okay.
Search and I say MPP, their political life from can I say 2000, ABC 2024. They cannot point out to one regional hospital almost seeing it from scratch. MPP cannot. Hospital bed. Yes, actually they will see also a bed. Mahama with the taxpayers' money, Ghanaian taxpayers' money, started after a military hospital scratch. When Obefria be 70% complete, Sewu hospital or started from scratch. Bolga regional hospital started from scratch. One regional hospital started from scratch. I can't say Rich hospital started from scratch. Bank of Ghana started from scratch. How many? 6. If you go and check the data there. This one you cannot give me a day, so you can't stand on it and tell me say MPPRC hospital.
So what is written?
Agenda 111. Agenda 111. How many hospitals? Omo be fira be send omo be. Na ye ba ko. Eno ko mo be na najo. Ade che e kwa na hwe. Wo se say. Agenda 111 omo ka kire say omo disika 1 point something billion. I don't have the figures, so I don't want to talk about it. At the end of the day, they themselves came to debunk it. Omo ankasa came to debunk it. When Mahama brought the actual figure, they came to debunk Mahama's figure and even debunk their earlier. Now, Addo came to take over from Mahama. How many hospitals have they built? Can you mention? How many schools have they built? Can you mention? You will come here and Addo buy and they catch you and say, "Na voter or call voter or T region." And they catch you and say, "Nanado." What buy no? The former president, your predecessor, will see schools. I went to me day. Fofian Twata and the Ghana for Titiano and Ofria Bemu. Yes, sir. Why by your man pay the Pacho Anka Yaday and can complete the schools for us? Or better Peace FM. A catcher or Henry say, or Hannah say a Hannah Uncle ye. Is that how a president talks? But Kufuor is one of the worst politicians. I don't go to his personal life. Nobody should attack me because I don't talk about Kufuor's personal life. He can be a great grandfather. He can be the best husband, he can be the best father, the best grandfather, the best uncle, the best son, but politics is the worst. Yes, take note of what I said. He can be the best father, the best husband, the best brother, or whatever. But politics is the worst. Before time, they always talk about them, so we will come to that. So me, I'll tell you that MPP, I'm going to see on the bro. And they should put it in the comment section. It's a challenge to them. Every day I say this. MPP is worse. MPP is worse. When we come to Yentutu, they are number 1. They started from Kwame Nkrumah. when we come to Canada, Japan, I'm betting that TV so Anka say Abana Moto 2016, Oma William. I don't know the kind. Say Omujimi or Bachelor Mosomu Wiaba. It is from them. Now they talk about Ekunfi. I hope so. What's it? Ekunfi pineapple factory.
Yeah.
What is in Ekunfi right now? They even came to meet Ekunfi. Ekunfi was started in the Mahama administration. They just make it. Ekunfi worked for less than a year, and then it's all collapsed. Ekunfi didn't work again. I'm sorry, we have copied Sekufa the free abim. You see, I'm one eighty wagro. Now you talk about one constituency 1 million. Which of constituency be on 1 million on for evidence they failed in doing that. Now they talk about one village, one dam. Pualugu dam keke krampo amuka se amuka kwa ya yetwa ka chichirenche baomia ane sa wom bisa se Pualugu dam na we baomia ba ye bisa no ka kire se Pualugu dam is complete ye ko ohwe ni omuntu to kura kwampo na ho ka se Pualugu dam no mo ye inti sika no we sika na amba dam no so amba that campaign promise atonsuo abemu and Okachi said he's happy to announce the first batch of free SHS. Dumso was started when they built Akosombo Dam. When Akufo-Addo Papa the forebearers were not even happy about Akosombo Dam. Imagine they built a dam for over 60-something years. The dam was never serviced. Mahama came to meet it. He accepted the blame that yes, I've accepted it. When Mahama left power, Akufo-Addo by the first month, Baumia made a press that the past administration has left us with excess power. So Mahama sought to do so. Kufuor edi asofofo efri apeja. Eko Akosombo so mko bompae na nsu ntongu Akosombo. Mahama did a technical job. So
enti on say who say omampani bi afri so e wo ben mu a obi ade ne nsa besi ne bo say we me na mo say bai.
Me say me bo maka ndc do met form so nsi o mo kan PPD e.
Enti me say me nim hwe kura na. Me nim say Satan me ne afidie. Make health insurance me Kufuor na implement ma Ghana for yehu say obi e ba tan obi opemfo obi akwada okọ hospital free mentimi nkakura na metimi aka say Akufo-Addo so bae free SHS obi betimi aka say odin say si nebo o da me ka amampani fo nyina me ka President Mahama betimi aka say Dubai on the sea minim gra no minim say obae currently wotua tertiary for fees e dey am minimum no dey metimi aka no.
Fine. Me that I also know the history of the political history of Ghana. I cannot talk like you are talking because you saw what was just in front of you. I will tell you that mutual health insurance is what gave birth to national health insurance. Do you know that? You know what we call the mutual health insurance? That was Rawlings' time. Before Rawlings left power, they've already finished everything. I can show you a publication. When Rawlings was pushing for the health insurance, JB Dankwa Owuye Ebuakwa MP was against it. Akufo-Addo was against it. So Rawlings has already done. The history of Commander Sugar Factory was in Nkrumah's time. When they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah, the factory became damp. Everything, they spoiled everything. Now, Mills and John Mahama came. They tried to revamp it. They started revamping the factory. Now my BBA like rebuild the factory na wie na ade aka say James yenko dua ahwede na de be sugar and na Fofian to ata na Mahama free abem Akufo-Addo by did they go there? They didn't even touch it. Whatever is there, they sold it out.
We ntia bi aso ba o de wo ye abusuan wo so wonim se MPP ba ye bibia fa se comment section NDC ne MPP me pese o rate 100% in your own words who say MPP omo ba e be kakra me hu omo me rate o say NDC say NLC ehun no madi kan ka cho say amonyesem enye mirikatu onye ntokwa ena enye presu bia e ya adwenkyere me da say onya abre na o ta bi hwe K Black Media.